Okay, we are live. So I want to show you what we've done with this particular workbook. So this is just a demo. So for those of you who said yes in my e-newsletter list, you get the full 30-day program for free. Outside of that, there's going to be probably a 7-day intro, but you can purchase the 30-day. So I've just made this an editable workbook. So what this means is you can add your name. So of course that's my name, but you would put your name here. So if you want to. And then as we go on each of the pages, rather than having to print it out to fill it in, what do you want a good morning start? Your answer here. And you do that for all of the fields, which means you can use it as an online workbook rather than having to print it out. So anyway, you see those almost blue squares is where you can put them in. Also, because some of the exercises are tick lists. So let's just say you decide that you're going to do some Huna-Ha breathing, for example, for 30 to 60 seconds a day. Once you've done it, you can actually tick it off. So anywhere you see the circles, you can tick those off. And then, of course, you add your own here, and when it's completed you tick it off. So I think you get the gist, etc. And then you might choose one of these. What are you going to focus on for day 4? You might go, I'm going to clean up this one, and I don't know, do something in the kitchen. And then of course you can add your own and input your text. Right, so that's it. I think you get the gist of it. So it's a 30-day program, and all of the pages right down to the very last one. Again, you have a similar feature where you can add your own details. Oops. There we go. So very simple, very, very easy to use, very straightforward. So yeah, 30 days. Win your mornings in 30 days. And this is designed on the same premise and principle and premise of my 28-day Magic and Gratitude e-coaching program, which was launched in February, 2013. The idea there was you'd spend maybe 5 minutes, if you really wanted to push the boat out, 10 minutes, sometimes as little as 60 to 90 seconds and complete the exercise. And people found within the first few days things started shifting and changing. By the end of the week, markedly different. Within 2 weeks, there was somebody, for example, who took that the very first time I ran the program as a teleseminar series. So everyone got an email every day for 28 days, plus we did a monthly teleseminar because webinars didn't exist back then. And somebody who was on the program, in their words, they were dragging themselves out of bed every morning because they just, overwhelmed, no sense of direction, didn't know what they wanted to do with their life, struggling. And by the end of the first week, they were getting out of bed with a spring in their step. 2 weeks into the program, they started formulating an idea of what they wanted to do. By the end of the month, they had put this thing into action, and within a couple of months they were so busy in terms of their work, paid work, that even I had to go on the waiting list when I wanted to book a session with them. So that's how quickly and easily it can change. And neurologically, psychologically, they are designed in this way because it actually doesn't take too much of a lever to create that snowball effect. And when something is so short in terms of time, it's kind of like a no-brainer. I might as well do it. You would be amazed at the neurological knock-on effect that has, hence all the NeuroSuccess stuff. And again, same premise as my 28-day limitless NeuroSuccess e-coaching program, very similar, short exercises, 5 minutes approximately. And once you get into those, it's all about retraining the brain, the neurology, creating new habits in really simple yet powerful ways. So enjoy the workbook. Yeah, Yeah. So this is it. So as I said, for those of you who are on my e-newsletter list, because I sent out a thing where you just kind of just click a button and it sends a return email saying, yes, I'm interested in Win Your Mornings. So you'll get the full 30-day program free of charge. And anyone else who's watching this video who didn't do that, then somewhere around this video, once I've set up the page, I will put a link where you can purchase access to the program. But for those who just responded to, you didn't have to write anything. I wrote the email for you. You just had to, the button said click here, and if you click here and then press send, it sends the email back to me. So if you did that, you will know that you did that. And so the full program will be free of charge for you, and I'll send you the full 30-day workbook, the editable workbook. And with the shorter, I maybe do 5 days, 7 days, haven't decided yet, but with the shorter intro, you'll just get the pages relating to that day. Right, that's it. Any questions, any queries, you know to find me. I'll also put something, and I'll put the link on my main website as well, TranceFormationstm.com. That's TRANCE, F for Freddy, so FORMATIONS, TM as in trademark.com. So you can see it here, TranceFormationstm.com. When you click on the when you land on the website, there's a red Watch New button, usually top right, depending on the configuration of your device. It says Watch New. Click that, a panel will slide out, and then from there you'll see the things that are coming up. So I'll put, let's say, the cover of this workbook there, and that's where you can click through and purchase the free 30-day program if you didn't get it for free. All right, thank you for watching. Enjoy, and yeah, keep me posted in terms of winning your mornings in 30 days. Very, very excited. And actually, just to show you in terms of, because people are like, oh, what sort of things we're going to have to do, it's very simple and straightforward. So this is the opening exercise where you're just getting your head together, but then you can set up a schedule, for example. That's one of the exercises. Practicing self-care. So with many of the exercises, you've got some ideas already, so you don't have to come up with everything. I always like a good old dance break. And then you can choose your own, and you can have a dance break in what? Go to YouTube, Spotify, whatever your area of choice is. If you're still old school, put a CD in and just dance for 2 minutes. So very, very simple, straightforward to do. So enjoy. I shall leave it there. Marilyn Devonish, the NeuroSuccess Coach, Rapid Transformation Specialist and Futurist from TranceFormationstm.com, over and out. And yeah, I look forward to working with those of you who are coming out to play. Catch you later. And feel free to share this if you know someone who could benefit from just changing their mindset and thinking in terms of how they start and structure pockets of time in their day.